Thanks for being here, gentlemen. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Were y'all not freezing or just a shirt?
You know what? I had my jacket on and I had my gloves on, but I took them off when I walked over here. So I got warmed up right before I came over.
Just putting his camera. Okay.
Oh! I have to be able to walk away.
No, you can't walk away. I forgot to let it go. I'm sorry.
Everybody's got lots of patience today, right? At least it's not cold freeze up here.
That's right.
I promise it's not intentional. Usually it's so hot on the jeans and it comes to us. Alright, here we go. Okay, are we all good? All ready? Okay. I am Sergeant Tracy Panis with St. Louis County Police Department. I'm here as well with Maryland Heights Police Department. Shortly after 4 p.m. today, we had detectives in the area with Maryland Heights Police Department who were wearing outer vest carriers, clearly identifying them as police officers. They were searching for a suspect in this area along with several other jurisdictions. They were searching for a suspect who was wanted by several jurisdictions for several different criminal incidents that happened throughout the county. So they were out here, they had information leading them to believe that the suspect was in this area. They observed him walk out of Dave & Buster's and he exited to the west side of the building. On the west side of the building, they approached him. They started giving him commands, trying to take him into custody, and he refused to comply. So he eventually pulled out an edged weapon and charged at the officers. One of the detectives did fire his department-issued weapon and hit the suspect. The detectives immediately rendered aid to the suspect. He was transported to an area hospital where he was pronounced deceased. The officer who was involved in the shooting is 46 years of age and he has 14 years of law enforcement experience. So that's everything we have at this point. But I will take some questions from you guys.
Can you answer what this individual, what was he wanted for? You mentioned he was wanted in several jurisdictions.
There were several different incidents that he was apparently wanted for, and I don't have that list right now. I know there were criminal incidents that were violent in nature that were on that list, but I don't have the specifics quite yet.
So you don't know how recent they were, if they go back weeks or months?
I don't have the timeline on that. I do have the suspect's age. He was 48 years of age.
From St. Louis County?
I don't know where he lived. I don't have his address.
Was this place
So-
packed? Can you give us an idea of what the environment was like inside at the time all this was going on?
I don't have any idea who was inside or how many people were inside, no.
What was it like from Maryland Heights police response? This is an area that's very popular, an entertainment venue where you see a lot of families and you don't see crime like this in this area. So what was that immediate response like?
I will defer
Well,
that to Chief Carson.
Sure. I think, as you say, we don't have a lot of crime in this area. This incident happened about 4:20 in the afternoon, so it was not one of the busier times, and there were not a lot of cars in the lot, not a lot of people here at the business. But no, this is not typical for Dave & Buster's. It's not typical for the Riverport area.
I know the investigation's early. Sergeant Panis, did you guys search the vehicle? Did he have more guns or just had one gun on him?
He was on foot, and I didn't ever mention a gun.
Did he have more than one vehicle or just that only one vehicle? I mean, that one gun on him?
I
Do you know
didn't
if the guy
mention a
was
gun.
armed? We're
He had
going
an
off
edged
what we-
weapon.
I'm going off what I had on Facebook. I mean, so that's
Oh.
not true that the guy was armed.
Well, unfortunately, not everything you read on Facebook is accurate. So, no, he came at the officers with an edged weapon. He charged them with an edged weapon. I'm not aware of any firearm involved in this incident other than the detectives who were on scene.
Was he by himself?
He was by himself when he was confronted by us, yes.
So Tracy, this happened over here. Were there other cars that, maybe officers might have hit or anything like that?
No, there were no other vehicles involved, nothing like that. And we are talking to people and trying to speak with anyone who might have witnessed this incident. So if there is someone out there who's watching and saw this take place this afternoon, we would ask them to reach out to the St. Louis County Police Department.
Talking with those witnesses, can you kind of describe what their reaction was? Were they emotional? Were they scared? Were they calmed by police presence?
I don't have any of that information. I wasn't here when we were speaking to witnesses.
Do you know how many shots were fired by the officer?
No, I don't. I do not have that information as well.
Is the business going to remain open for the night?
that would be a better question for Dave & Buster's. So that is all the information that we have this evening. We will send out a release basically summarizing what we just mentioned to you guys, and then additional details possibly tomorrow. Thank you.